Yo, afternoon, everybody. This is Qsimp again, coming at you with another Critical Dump episode. I'm here with my colleague and always partner in crime, Eric Davila, and I actually have a special guest here as well. Go ahead and introduce yourself, young lady.
I'm Mesha.
Mesha, all
I
right.
know.
Okay, all right, Mesha. Hey, welcome to the show. This is gonna be a little different episode than we usually do. Normally we try to talk about politics and other things of the world, but I think there's other things that need to be discussed, such as how we deal with our relationships. And in this particular episode, we're gonna discuss: can we really be just friends? So, with that being said, Eric, what are your open thoughts on that? Can you really be just friends with somebody that is either of opposite sex or someone that you just find attractive?
I would say it's very, very, very tough to do that. I tend to fail in that category. There are a few people that I still do remain friends with, but for the most part, no, not really.
Mesha, what do you think?
Well, from going back into high school, so it's like you can be friends with somebody and that person can be attractive. And if you feel like, let's say, you want to be a little bit more interested in that person, you need to establish that ground with that person. Hey, we're just friends. There's nothing more. Can't be anything more. But the door is open for it actually being a friendship between a male and a female.
All right. Well, you know me. I'm going to go ahead and come with the contrary. I'm going to say no. No, we cannot. And I'll explain. I'm one that feel, me as a new dude, if I'm approaching you, Mesha, and I'm really approaching you on some, hey, I want to dip mine one day, but if all I can get is friendship right now, sure, I'll play the role. I'll sit back and I'll chill and I'll just wait for that one phone call where you a little upset and you say, hey, can you come by? Sure, yeah, I could be over. Because now I'm thinking, ooh, I got my opportunity. What do y'all think?
Wow,
Most guys do think that. I mean, you automatically, it's like that's the first thing that comes out of a man's mind. It's like, I'm a smash. They see a woman and they automatically, that's what you're going to think. But if she already said that in her mind that you're a friend, you're going to be in that friend zone. There's no way to come out of that friend zone because you are point blank in that friend zone. No matter what you do or what you say, you're stuck in that friend zone. You can walk around the house, good ass nigga, she going to look at you, of course. Yeah, you got eyes, everybody's going to look.
See,
but you going to stay right there
hey, man,
in that zone.
I get it. But that don't stop a dude from trying. Hey man, guys are always gonna try and keep trying until they all. Hey, I know a bunch of guys have failed on numerous occasions, but they kept on trying, and eventually they got lucky. They finally wore her down enough to where she was like, fine, shit, just take it. And hey, in his eyes that was a win. So it's like, hey, I get a 99 no's, but that one yes is what matters.
Okay, well, I'm going to use us as an example. We've been friends for how long? And you have seen me as my worst, my good, my ups, my down, my drunk, completely wasted. And we have never crossed the boundary. Because, like I said, once you in that friend zone, you're in the friend zone.
See, I think it's a little bit different, though, because I look at it as, yes, that's true. But if we go back to when we initially met, and you would have then was doing all that stuff around me, you wouldn't be able to trust me. I would be like, okay, I see opportunity. So I'm going to sit back. She going to get too comfortable, and before you know it, hey, it's going down. And we'll talk about it afterwards. Eric, what you got to say on this?
I was just like hitting the hand right now. It's like, holy crap. You were just like planning this situation out from the very beginning. My position is still the same. I would have to disagree with her to a degree that there are situations where a girl or a guy, their feelings towards one another can change. I'd say that's very rare. like once I've already established that somebody's in the friend zone, there has to be something like really drastic for me to just be like, you know what, I'm interested. But that's just never really happened.
Hey, I can name some of those examples. They have a come up. They look better than they used to. Right now, my options are kind of dwindled, so right now you're looking kind of good. I mean, these things happen. You know, we don't want to discuss that. But, I mean, for instance, Mesha, you talk about back in the day, you had dudes that knew you from back in the day, and now they're like, hey, man, you kind of looking good now. Even though you've been the same person, but due to changes or whatever perceived changes, they're now interested. And you're probably like, well, where were y'all during the time when I was really just single? What was going on then?
Well, what was going on between high school and to now is the fact that I didn't wear tight clothes because I did other activities, so it wasn't no point of me wearing something that was fitted. Because either I had to go do dance, I had to go do volleyball, I had to go do something that requires me bending, squatting, moving. So no, I'm not supposed to wear nothing tight or revealing or for something to fall out or something to split and be embarrassed.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with advertising from time to time. Hey, that's what it is. So,
hey, but I'm not up for sale. I'm not trying to sell nothing.
Well, not a product or a service or anything. You know, you're just trying to attract particular individuals.
Hey man,
well,
dudes.
That goes back to another topic too, also, because it's like, if you can't accept me for who I am, then why you gotta go for off my looks? Sometimes you need to go a little bit past that. Like they tell you to open the book and read it, because sometimes just the cover can get you, and then you looking at it later like, I shouldn't have grabbed that book.
Hey, that's true, but that cover is gonna give me be like, that's intriguing. Let me dig a little bit deeper on this one. So, hey, that cover plays a big role. Hey, I'm just saying. And I understand,
cover mate, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn back and look at the index right quick.
Hey, man, look, I said when it comes to most guys' mindset, it's a grim reality. And on average, if you ask a lot of guys, I think if you line up all your male friends, be like, man, why you used to talk to her? Man, she was bad. It's gonna end right there. It's like, man, she looked good. Or even if you try to introduce a dude to a new female, first thing he'll be like, well, what she look like?
Yeah, that's the first thing every dude say.
Hey, what she look like? Is she worth it? Because in the end, hey, I'll learn anything I can about her. If she turned out to be crazy, I'll fool with her for a minute and then complain about her. But if she look good, I'm willing to almost deal with whatever she got coming along. So, matter of fact, it even goes with this subject matter, because we're talking about friends that we find attractive. So a lot of people, if they find you attractive, they're willing to do almost anything to get to that point to where they feel like they're winning in that situation, or they're able to get closer to you. So I matter of fact, I got a story. It was an awful story. I was a terrible dude. But so they had this one girl, and she was real cool, real nice, and all this, but she didn't really look good though, in my opinion. She kind of looked like a little small pit bull, but she was cool peoples. And I remember it was one time she actually, she was hanging, and one time she finally came out and said, Quentin, I actually kind of, I like you, and I actually wanted to see if we could take it a step further. Luckily, I was in a relationship at the time, so I actually had that scapegoat. And when I say I played that card so fast, but it was like, she was a good friend. But that's another thing. Is like, sometimes when we get put in the friend zone or in that position, the other person may not return the same feelings towards you.
Well, I would agree. Like, you don't want to be on the receiving end of just finding out, like, oh shit, she don't feel the same way about me, or he don't feel the same way about me. I mean, that's like, that's got to hit somebody hard. But it's like, hey, that's just reality. Yeah, fucking live with it, but it don't stop niggas from trying.
Oh no, you gonna, hey man.
What? Okay. So what makes a guy stop trying? Like point blank.
What? That is actually a great question. What? Stop.
Another chick or another dude.
That ain't even that. The loss. when he started
say that because some just don't know when to quit, just don't know when to stop. You say no, they still be there. You be like,
hey, you right. He like, all right, you saying no now, but give it some time. Give it some time. You gonna wear it down eventually. Then when you start putting the laws, you put the laws in his life, then you gonna be like, all right, man, I ain't fooling with her no more. She crazy. But then it
they still don't stop.
Yeah, I was like, it may make him want you more, but I don't know. I don't really have an answer on that one. That's a good one. I'm at the
I don't know if I ever had encountered a situation like that. That's a real clingy ass dude. If he's going that far, just to.
Hey man,
I mean, that's always a clingy dude somewhere out there, and you never know. You may have had that clingy moment, didn't even realize you had it.
Oh, I've had them. I'll go on the record to say I've had them.
Oh, I didn't know you was man enough to admit it.
Hey, I'm thinking, no, okay, I can lie. You right. There was one moment, and Mesha,
I was waiting.
There's only one that I know about. You know, I was fly, so I just kind of waited when it came. But no, there was a situation where actually a good friend of ours, and me and her had dated for a minute, and I guess it got like, okay, so we were cool, we were all friends, and then there was a point where she said that
we just had to let it go.
Yeah, she was like, hey man, look, it's kind of weird. I don't think it's working out the way I thought it was going to work out. And I was like, nah, man, I think we can make it work and this and that. But she wasn't hearing that. And I think I even started playing a love card and all that. I was trying hard to campaign for that because I was like, man, I can't miss out on this one because I ain't never get to do anything with her yet. So how can I say I dated her and nothing happened? So, but eventually, you know, I got to the point where I was like, okay, man, you know, she ain't trying to hear that. And, you know, it is what it is. Kind of like what you said, you know, you get put there in that friend zone title. Some girls is just gonna stand firm on that one. So hey, it's whatever.
Nah, thank you. Ding. Hit the buzzer.
I still believe that if I tried to this day, I think I get it. If I were a single dude.
Wait, what? No comment.
Hey, man.
Hey, I mean, you never know, though. Like you said, too, Eric. You never know. Back then, you might not hit that touchdown, but hey, it's been, 10, 15 years later, you might can.
Right. So that's why I think a lot of guys will accept that friend position because they're like, all right, I'm going to be your friend, but there's going to be one day that guy that she dating going to do something wrong. And I'm going to be right there with
it. Ain't one day, that's some years.
Yeah, that's what I was like, man, that is some dedication to wait around 10, 20, 30 years. Oh, no, I'd have gave up.
Hey, you got them, though. You got so many dudes out here who are friends with... You got so many guys out here who are friends with females, and they're just waiting. They like, man, one day she going to finally care about me the way I care about her. It's a sad existence, but they exist.
They really do exist. They really do. They're like so determined, and they think they're gonna change. So they'll wait. They'll wait for like a couple of days, and then they'll call you and be like, "Hey, did you change your mind?" No, still the same. All right. Yep. So then you done moved on and moved somewhere. They call a whole year later and be like, "I was just wondering if that opportunity was there." No, you're still in the friend zone. Click.
What? Hold on. Yeah. That sounds like a job opportunity or something. I wonder if that position still
pretty
open.
Much.
Nope.
Hey man, dating is a job opportunity. We'll talk. That would be another subject on another day, though. but and I don't know, for a female get stuck in the friend zone, how exactly does that work? Like, do females accept the friend position because they just think, okay, this is all I can get, or is it the same as like guys like, well, if I wait around, maybe an opportunity will come up?
Well, I don't know exactly how it works for every female, but it's like, if I go, let's say me and you went to go hang out with a couple of your friends, like they had a house party and stuff like that. Now, they automatically your friend. Now, if we get there and we get to chilling and everything's kosher and I feel like, oh, okay, you a good person to know. And I'll be like, hey, let me catch your number so whenever I'm in town, you know, we can hook up and go chill, go party somewhere. as friends, I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Put that on the table, because if I feel like if I don't put it on the table, you might get it twisted. You be like, oh, she want my number. She gonna call me when she get in town. Hey, no. Just gonna hit you up when I get in town to party. That's it.
I mean, I've had I don't know, man, because I had a lot of female friends, but one thing I do think that there's some of them that if I would have called up and be like, hey, man, you want to come chill? They would be like, okay, I'm coming. But I don't know. See, the only thing is I say, when it comes to women, y'all been kind of saying no to sex since like age 12. So I think it's a little bit easier for you to deal with. But
rejection or turn down? Which one?
Turn down? Because y'all been turning down dudes since puberty. So it's a little bit easier. It's like, because I was like, I
guys
see girls
do it too.
But see, the thing is, guys only go through their prime when they hit like age 19 on up. So
let me recall back. Don't make me go back. Don't make me go rewind the clock on you right quick.
But hey, you can. But what I'm saying is that most guys don't really get a lot of play during the, unless they really have like they're the jocks or they're the popular kids or whatever at their school. And then from there, because you got to look at the guys are always competing with one another. You go to the high school.
Yeah, which I didn't even understand that either. Why you always want to compete? It's either you gonna get the female or you not. But my personally is, why brag about what you got? Because then, as soon as you start bragging that you got this person, you don't think your next person that's on the same team with you gonna try to go get that person too, even though you saying you friends. And then when that person gonna get it, then you jealous because she done left you and went over there to the friend.
Oh, that just means your game wasn't solid. That's on you, bro. In the end, that's how. If you gonna brag, you gotta make shit. Go ahead.
But also at the same time, it also kind of depends on which girls or guys you're competing for, because in a broader sense, they're not all considered the same, at least as far as appearance-wise. And then you also got to be careful, like, are you, what girls you talking to? Are you talking to girls that are in the same group? Because you know how some girls talk.
Same as guys. Y'all be running your mouth too.
Hey, the only thing I know is that every time a female brags, she's doing nothing but advertising for you. I'll tell any woman, look, don't tell your friend what your man doing to you, because if you sit there and say, girl, he made my toes tingle, man, he made me feel the way I ain't never felt before. That envy gonna come in. She gonna be like, you know what? I need that.
So is it usually the first girl who sets it off?
Nah, it's never the first girl who sets it off. It's whoever that was listening that hard, and that other girl goes back and be like, oh, okay, he did this and he did that. Oh, they split up right now? Let me go sneak in that door. It's always a thirsty one somewhere.
Hey, man, always, man. You got a snake in every group. You just got to realize who it is. But, matter of fact, Eric, man, tell about a time, and you don't have to name any names because we don't want to incriminate anybody, but tell about a time where you felt either you had to put someone in the friend zone or you yourself had been placed there.
In the friend zone?
Eric sound like he's been placed there a couple of times.
Damn.
Oh, I've been placed there a couple of times. I even had to place without naming this person. Yes, we went to the bar, and by the way, Miss Mesha, or is it Mesha or Mesha?
It's just Mesha.
Mesha? Oh yeah. Full disclosure, I'm actually gay. Now, me and this guy went to the bar, and we were sitting down at the bar, and I was thinking in my mind that we were just going out and just hanging out. And I was dating this other guy at the time. But what I did not know was that he came up to me and gave me a kiss on the cheek. And I kind of gave him that side look. And I was like, yeah, I got to get the hell out of here. Because me and you, it's just not going to happen. So it was like 10 minutes later. And I was like, yeah, I got to get up out of here. But like, I've known him for like maybe 7, 8, maybe 9 years, and it's just, it'll never, ever ever, ever, ever.
Okay,
Ever.
so let me ask you. So, what led up to him giving you that kiss? Was it one too many drinks, or was it the conversation?
I actually have no idea because there wasn't really anything special about the conversation, at least not that I can recall about it. I mean, we were just.
Well, how many
I always
did y'all have?
Huh?
How many drinks did y'all have?
Oh shit! Don't get me lying to you. I really don't know, but we were pretty
So
toasted.
pretty much, it might have been the alcohol and plus body language, because you know body language is also a key. So you might have been sitting there all calmly, and then you could have leaned just a tad bit too much one direction.
Oh no!
And he was like, "Oh, well, that's my chance to make my move."
No. I hope that wasn't the case. I wish I had a third party to kind of sit in on that one, but not to my recollection.
Oh, hey. All
Hey,
right,
you know.
All right, Mesha, what about yourself?
What? Oh, you want to put me on the line?
Yeah, man, everybody finna tell a story, man. Tell about your life, man.
Oh, man. If somebody's listening to this, they gotta know automatically who I'm talking about.
Oh shit!
Hey, man,
I just
like I said,
realized that.
You don't have to disclose any names. You good.
Disclose any name. But it's just a simple fact is, like, if my good friend is listening, she's gonna know automatically from the top. She's gonna be like, yeah.
Hey, man, if you share it to her, yeah, she gonna be listening. She gonna know what's up.
Man, I don't even know where to begin. It's like we had been sitting up there chit chat. We always, after work we'll go sit down, chit chat, have a couple of drinks. We'll go to like either one of these bars that we go to. I'm not gonna name the bar because then all the people gonna make them know who that person is, because that person still goes to the bar. And I'm pretty sure he's on every waitress there. So he had one too many drinks, and then I was like, "Hey, are you gonna make sure that you get home?" And couldn't get up out of the chair. As soon as he got out of the chair, he fell. So I was like, "Okay, well, shoot, I'm just gonna bring you home." Which I got a dude at home. My dude already knows that me and this person is friends. Been friends for a good little time because we used to be neighbors at my old apartment. Never thought nothing about it, never said that he liked me or anything like that. We just always go out for drinks. So I took him to the house and he started confessing, like, "Oh, I love you. I've been in love with you. I'm infatuated." I was like, whoa. Minus. Let's start.
Hey.
I'm like, so I'm on the couch and I'm like, I'm trying to hurry up, escape out the house. Like, okay. Drunk people, they say the truth. And, drunk people try to get you. Hold up. Got up out of there, got to the door. Man, I must have been fearing for my life because I just got tackled at the door like, bye. I was like, oh, shit. He was like, just give me a kiss. Just hold me. Just stay the night and just hold me. What? No. You like extra thirsty right now.
Oh.
Left him. We get to work the next day. He was like, "I want to apologize, but I meant everything I said. I do love you. I do want to be in a relationship." I'm like, dude, I'm in a relationship. No, we're just friends. Friends. We're going to keep it in friends. Okay? 2 days later, asked me the same thing again. No, we're just friends. So I ended up leaving that job because I felt like my life just wasn't going to be right with him.
Oh man, I just told you some guys are persistent, right? Yeah, the world gonna listen to me one day.
Where I got lost at was that you say he pursued you. He tried to stop you from trying to get out the door. So
man, I just got tapped at the door.
Man. Hey, some guys gonna take it to the extreme. He gonna be like, well, please, just don't leave. Just let me do the tip. Okay, if I can't do the tip, just let me hold you.
Huh?
Yeah, hey, you got him, man.
That's like getting like a little rapey at that point.
Hey, I didn't see. Hey, man, the guys beg at times. They're like, man, come on, just two pumps, man. Let me get it. One strong minute, please.
I even got a better one for you. I got a better for you one. Okay, I used to work out of town, and I went out with a couple of coworkers, and we got good and drunk. So I have not worked there in about maybe 3 or 4 years. Somehow I gave my number to a dude at the bar. Don't know who it is. Don't recall his face, name, nothing. Still know who he is. I say about 3 to 4 years later, this dude called me.
Wow.
And he said, hey, is this Mesha? And I was like, yeah, who's this? He said, Josh. I was like, Josh who? I don't remember his last name. I was like, who? He was like, yeah, you met me at the bar. I was like, bar? I couldn't tell you the last time I went to the bar. He was like, yeah, you went to the bar and such and such. And I was like, oh, and you are again? Still, he was like, well, I'm just letting you know that I heard you moved back down to your town. What? Yeah. What? He was like, oh, I asked the bartender. What? He was like, well, I'm letting you know I'm in town. Can we hook up? No, that's stalker move right there. Like, never met this dude before. I don't even know who the fuck he is. But I still get a text today. And, like, the only reason why I haven't changed my number because it's like I got people all around the world that still get in contact with me. So it's like I don't want to change my number. And then I don't know how to get in touch with everybody. But this dude is very persistent. It's like...
Oh.
I don't know.
Hey, I bet.
I hope he's listening so you can get it. Like, I don't want you, dude. Like, leave me alone.
Well, I have another one. I think I already shared two, but Alicia, you also know this individual as well, and then she does hear this. Hey, no disrespect, we still cool, it's all good. We're back in school.
Do I know her?
Huh?
Ooh, do I know her?
Yes, you do. And you probably know the story very well. But,
God.
So there was this one girl, all through high school and through freshman year of college and all that stuff. Every year it was.
No, you tell that story. No.
Huh? No. All right.
No,
I'm gonna skip that story then. Okay, so I was in college. Yeah, I think. Oh, matter of fact, this is a good one. Okay, so at Blinn, this is like sophomore year, and so they had this one girl, and at the time, a friend of mine, he was dating this one girl, and this was her roommate. And of course, me being the good friend that I am, I was like, man, I'll go ahead and take one for the team. It's all good. I will entertain her while you do what you gotta do. And that's exactly how I wanted to put it. So, unfortunately, when me and my entertaining, she turned into affection, and she was like, "Oh, I actually like you." Now, I would tell any few ladies out there, if the man is trying to really convince you why you should not want to deal with him, just leave it as it is. So I caught myself trying to convince her, nah, man, I ain't that type of dude. I fuck hoes on the side. I'm not faithful. I don't care about relate. I was saying everything. But in her mind, she was like, nah, we can make this work. Now I was like, nah, I'm good. Can you not get that? Okay, but anyway, she wanted to then try to, I remember we went back to their room, and I was like, she was cool peoples. But like I said, she was ugly as sin. So I was like, I couldn't, myself, I had a reputation to uphold, so I was like, I couldn't do it. Yes, I can be shallow at times, it happens. So, there was a point where we're there, we're just hanging out, and all of a sudden she just, that moment when people just say what's on their mind, and you're like, wait, what? So she come out and talking about, you know what? I want to make out. I was like, I just looked at her. I was like, well, who? Who you talking about? What are you talking about? And she literally gets up and go grab some gum and all kind of stuff, talking about, I want to make out with you. I was like, nah, I'm cool. No. Okay, I did it. Not really. I was like, I had like a prune face on my face the entire time, and that was so bad that she was even offered it up. I didn't even want it. that's how bad it was. So I just kind of walked out. But and after that, she didn't like
You
me
know,
anymore.
sometimes it's just not good to take one for the team. I just want to put that on record.
I know, but you know, I thought I was being a good friend. I was like, okay, my buddy trying to get it in with this girl is, you know, I can help him out and run interference on a friend, because you know sometimes if you got a third wheel, they gonna hate on you. That's male or female. They gonna kind of try to throw salt into it. So somebody.
I don't throw salt in nothing. I'd be like, is you about to get you one? All right, I'm finna call Uber and come get me.
See, but you're the nice one. Not everyone thinks that way. You've dealt with some of those female friends where they're like, why you want to talk to him?
I have some of those female friends.
Exactly. So you're like, why you want to talk to him? Where your food at? Why? Hey, if you was trying to deal with me, I'll make sure you know, all kind of other stuff. So it's like you gotta occupy that friend sometimes.
Have done that. I have been the how you say it, a cock blocker. I've been that person.
Really? Oh, come on.
I've done it with you. You know.
Yeah, but I thought you always had good intentions with it, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna hear what you gotta say.
I mean, I'm just saying, I did it once just because I was ready to go with. I don't know if you remember that day, because I was cock blocking hard because I was ready to go. And you was the driver.
I remember that, yeah. But you had those.
That was a good reason, because I was ready to go. I was tired.
Hey,
I was ready for a shower and lay down.
Nah, man, there's some times where you just gotta wait it out. It was times where I actually, you know, in that type of situation I had, but he had like 3 hours to close the deal. If you ain't do it then, it ain't happening, man. You need to take a break and rework what you're trying to do. Yeah, basically. So in that situation, okay, it's understandable. But I mean, I've had plenty of, and there was another time. There's one. It's always tend to be the girls that are really nice, but they just don't look good. Of course, I never turned down a girl who looks good. I mean, why not? But it's hard to tell a girl who you feel don't really qualify that, yeah, I'll be cool with you, but it's not going to go to that point. So you're going to just be a friend, but I'm going to be nice to you. And I'm hoping you don't just mistake this niceness for me being nice, you know, attracted to you.
See, no, because it's like, even though that person can be attracted, let's just say that, you know, you and the person are both attracted to each other. Like, you just went to a grocery store, you see somebody like that, you be like, damn, that's some nice ass eye candy. You know, you call it in your head, that's some good eye candy. But you go on about your business, and that eye candy come approach you, then what you gonna do, Quentin?
Oh, she could. Well, see, in my situation now, I have to be like, man, look, I gotta say no. It's a hard no, but I gotta say no. My situation don't allow me to be able to do that. Now, if I was on that bullshit, then I'd be like, shit, girl, let me take your number. I will get with you later. We only gonna know each other by first name basis only. No, you can't know where I stay. No, you can't know my last name.
How you gonna set that up?
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta be real.
Yeah, I don't believe you're gonna be that guy. I don't think you're gonna be that stern about it.
You just walk down.
Hey, in my situation, yes, I would be. Now, if I was a single dude, then yeah, I'll go ahead and try to be the nice guy, because you know I got to play the nice role in order to get what I want. Sometimes in my opinion, emotions are connected to the vagina. So if I make her feel like she's like,
whoa, no, cut you off. Let me just cut you off right there. Our emotions is not tied to that, sweetheart.
Hey,
well, I'm gonna take that back. Some females, their emotion is tied with that, but majority of women, their emotions is not tied with that.
Hey, I think it is, because when you like a guy, I think when you like a guy, it's different. I don't know, Mesha, I can say that. Booty calls versus the guy that you actually like, is it different?
Yes, it's different.
All right then, so it's tied. That's how I look at it. As comfortable as he makes you, to an extent, makes it where you like, okay, I will allow you to do what it is that you want to do.
And you can't even get that, because booty call is like, all right, if I'm setting up a booty call, the booty call is not in my house. I'm supposed to go over there and get that and be done and then go home. Because booty call, he don't need to know where I stay at. He don't need to know my last name or where I work at. Because he is directly what that is.
Hey, and that's how you treat the side chick. But that's another show.
No. That's not the same thing as a side chick and a booty call. Side chick is who.
No, I say that's how you treat the side chick. You tell her, look, I'm only gonna contact you.
That's the definition where you messed up with a side chick, because you can't. A side chick, then you. Okay, wait. Time out.
No, what I'm saying is that if you were that dude that's going to take on the side chick, and that can even be the friend that you stuck in the friend zone and she's just waiting, or he's just waiting, whatever. You can't have any emotional ties with it, because then you're actually in a relationship with them. But like I said, that's a discussion for another time.
Yeah, because you know I'm about to get that. In your case about that, I was ready.
Oh man. But
no, Ed's been pretty quiet. You know, he ain't said too much over here.
I ain't trying to say.
Hey man, yeah, Eric, go ahead and say something, man. You got something on your mind? Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm listening all right here.
He's sitting back with all these medications going on over there.
I should have warned you. And when me and her do get on, it does get kind of interesting. So yeah, it's more entertaining just to listen than to actually say anything. So I should have said something. But okay, I'll ask this question: has there ever been a time where the person that you did stick in the friend zone, then you started really reevaluating? You realized that, hey, you know what? I think I could work with them. I think they may actually be best for me. Who want to start?
Yeah, I did, and then I put them right back in there after a couple of days because they started working my nerves.
Oh damn! A couple of days? You couldn't even make a week?
Man, didn't even make a week.
I didn't even make it a week. To that as well, because
see,
it did pop up in my head, but then I was like, it was like a quick few seconds, and I was like, oh hell nah. I started thinking about all their flaws, and I'm just like, no.
Yes. It took me that one time to actually go over there to the house, and I was like, well, damn, I wonder why I left you in the friend zone. This ain't gonna work. Exiting scene.
Oh, man. Y'all are awful human beings. But I can...
What are you?
Hey, I'm normal. That's how I always say. But
I can't fake the phone.
There was one time... Okay, I twice I tried it, but they didn't take me serious at that time. You know, Mesha, you know my past, and you know how I was. Look, I was not. Thank you. I was not a whore. I just had options. That's how I look at it. But
options and whore.
Hey,
that's a good one.
Hey, look. Okay.
Well,
anyway,
you whored yourself out.
No,
I'm not gonna call you a whore. I was just saying you whored yourself out.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I was sought after. There we go. That's what I'm gonna say. But no, there was times where I was like, matter of fact, 2 different occasions. I said, man, look, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try to work this out. So I called him up and said, hey, what's up? You want to try? We want to finally get together? And of course, I did say it like that. So it does sound kind of fucked up when you really look at it.
That sounds really desperate.
No, I was like...
Nah, he didn't say it like that because he don't have enough... let me just find the correct words. Enough balls for that one.
I did. I said, hey, look, you want to go ahead and get together, man? What's up? And the answer I got for both of them was like, I don't know. I don't know if you're serious or not. I'm like, man, look, I'm serious. That's why I came to you with it.
Nobody took you serious because you was always the joker.
Hey, but that's not my fault, though. I'm like, hey, there was times where I was serious. But
actually, that is your fault.
So in those situations, I asked them, and they were like, "I'm not too sure. I don't know." So on and so forth. And I was like, "All right, man. You know, I'll give you time to think about it. I understand." I said it just like that. Hit them up about it again, like a couple of days later, and they still indecisive about it. So I was like, "All right, man. Don't worry about it. Then this is all good." Matter of fact, you probably know those 2 people as well. Mesha, they went to school with us. Hey, man. But
Be quiet on that one.
was that?
I said I'm gonna be quiet on that one.
Hey man, I can discuss that with you off air, but yeah, I mean, I tried. I always say, I tried to be the legitimate dude, but like you said, since I was always a jokester.
Oh, well, since we getting on legitimate dude, okay. So while we talking about putting people in the friend zone, so while you had friends in the friend zone, was you using the friends since they was in the friend zone?
It depends on how
I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, I'll give you an example.
All right.
So you know that your friend has good connections at different places. Do you use those connections just because you know you're not gonna smash? So you might as well use your full potential of being a friend.
Yes, I have. I can admit that. Yes, I have. That's like I remember one time I befriended this one. So they had this gay dude that tried to step to me. I was like, nah, bro, it ain't what it is. But instead, he did have a fine homegirl. I was like, hey, give me her number instead. Or like the fat friend or the friend that's not so. Yeah, I've done that. I can admit.
What
that.
about paying your bills?
Have I? I don't know if I ever took it that far. I think. Have I? I don't know if I have.
I'll take food. I'll take food, but not bills.
Yeah, I've had them give me food before. Yes.
Well, who hasn't did that for? Everybody did that for.
Hey, it is what it is, man. But
hell, I go to McDonald's and bat my eyes and get a free sandwich and some French fries.
That don't count.
I'm just.
You gotta do me a little better than McDonald's.
What? I'm just saying. You mean it's right there around the corner from my job?
Yeah. Hey man, that mean he gonna call in that favor one day. You better watch out. He be like, man, I've been giving you all these Big Macs and these nuggets, and hey man, look, I gotta call in this favor. I need to at least be able to dip mine at least 1 minute.
He brings up like all these years of these receipts and all that. Say, here you go, baby. It's like $1,000.
They gonna serve you right there.
Hey, we tell you, sometimes those favors get called in. You be like, hey man, look, I've been holding you down for the last year, man. I need something.
You give me that. If you got fired, that's because you got fired because you wanted to give me that. I just said thank you.
Oh man, that's awful. That's terrible. See?
Oh, don't go there.
Hey man, these poor people who get put in friend zone, they can't help it.
But I mean, as a hypothetical, like, what would you tell somebody if they would even have the nerve to bring that up to you? I mean,
that's easy. What? Tell them like I always say it. I wouldn't say always say it, but I'm gonna have to bleep that one out of that, Quentin.
All right.
It's very easy because it's like somebody has came up there and approached me. Well, I did all this for you, and I just simply say, I didn't ask you to do it. You volunteered to do it. So if we go down to court, they gonna say, well, did she sign on that? Did she sign to say she was gonna pay you back?
No, but I was hoping that if I did it, she'll give me some one day. That's gonna be his defense. Hey man.
Well,
hey, that's what I would say, man. Look, I don't know this guy, but he probably exists. But I was like, man, there's no new dude that's gonna approach you without wanting something from you. But we're winding down on time, so Amisha, you want to go ahead? Got any final thoughts on this? What you got to say?
I really don't have no final decision because I pretty much said everything. I left it right there on the table. It is what it is. Either she gonna put you in the friend zone or he's gonna put you in the friend zone, and that's exactly where it's gonna be. Stay.
All right. What about you, Eric? Got anything? Make it short.
Excuse you? This ain't like expressions where you limit me to like 2 minutes.
Hey man, I'm just saying time's running down, sir.
Yeah. Anyways, Hey everybody, I thank you for tuning in to the Critical Dump.